Hello and welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me again for another night of Facebook Live. It is indeed a blessing to be here with you tonight. And I also want to recognize those that catch me on the replay from YouTube and or SoundCloud. I am your host, Tricia Bray Smith, author, educator, and public speaker. Tonight we want to talk about the application. And guys, I know that the topic may seem a little strange to you right now, but you'll understand it as we go on tonight. So as you are logging on with me tonight, please like and share this video. I cannot stress that enough. Please like and share the video so that others on your timeline can join in the conversation with us. Also, if you're benefiting from these lives every night and they're helpful or enjoyable to you, someone on your timeline may enjoy it as well. I had said before that I really do protect my friend circle, even on my social media platforms. So even though I get, hey, Carzell, how are you, hon? Even though I get friend requests and things like that, I am very selective who I allow in my friend circle, even here on social media. And it's because I don't want my timeline flooded with information or with posts that do not add value to my life. So that therefore I'm just guarded. So for those people that aren't family members or people that I've invited to my page and things like that, they're not on here. And so if you think that they could benefit from the videos, please like and share it as a result of that. Because you'll understand it now when I talk about what's in the application. What's in the application. And guys, I really need to take my time to say this, but I don't want to hold you too long as well. This is one of these nights to where I'm pressing through. This is a night that this body of mine is tired. It does not feel well. And physically, I'm in a press. Last night we talked about the emotional side of the press. Well, today now it's physical. And so we still press through. But guys, do you know that anything that we desire in life is going to require us to press through it? It's in the application. Guys, we go to our religious organizations week after week, but if we get that word week after week and we never apply it to our lives, if we never learn how to apply that, guys, it will do us no earthly good. And this is what we're talking about tonight. When we desire to be certain places or certain levels in our careers, or when we desire to make an impact or a change, then those principles that we teach, we must also first apply those things to our lives. And this is where the change comes. It would be easy for me to say, well, I'm not going live tonight. I'm just going to tell them that I'm not feeling good and just leave a post, whatever. That's easy to do. It's easy to find the excuse not to do something. But that's not applying the principles and the morals and the values and things that I write about in my books, or the things that I talk about here on the platforms. Because everything is not going to always be sunshine and roses. There's going to be some times in our lives where challenging situations are going to show up. There are going to be many days where we don't feel good. And we have to find something greater than ourselves and to be able to press through all of that. Now, the question was posed to me, what is it that I like for my readers to get out of my books when they read my books? Well, what I would like for a person who take the time to read and go through the work in my workbooks and things like that, what I hope for them to do in the long run is to have a mental mindset, a shift in that mindset. I'd like to see people go from being mediocre and average and excuse driven to overcoming those things and being able to think on a higher level and being able to uh, overcome challenging areas and being able to overcome barriers in their lives. And then I look at the other women that I watch from time to time, and I'm looking at their platforms, and sometimes, the question comes up, what is it that you hope for people to benefit, or how do you expect them to feel when they come across your product or your service? Again, we can hope in all these things for anybody, but until you actually take what is given to you and apply it to the areas of your life where you need it, then nothing's ever going to change. And you can sit and you can listen and you can go and you can read and you can do. But until you actually apply the information or the resources that you are giving, things tend to stay the same. Now, I've just had a war with myself. But I had to apply some principles here tonight to say, yes, physically I don't feel as well, but I still have a voice. I can still sit up in a chair. I can still say something to encourage somebody else. So what are we doing when we come up against obstacles and challenges that we really don't want to do? Are we going to give in to every element that comes our way? Or have we picked up something along the way, along the week, along our day, that we can hang on to and apply it to our lives that will help us press through some of the difficult times that we face? So this is something that I want you guys to consider as I'm going to just wind it down tonight. And think about it. We have a lot of knowledge, but knowledge alone is not enough to create or impact change. Just knowing how to treat people is not enough to create that change or to rid us of nasty attitudes or undesirable behaviors. Just knowing how to budget is not enough to dig us out of poverty. Just knowing how to do something does not work until we make the application, until we apply it to those areas of our lives that it's going to benefit us the most. So the next time you're faced with any degree, any issue that is causing you to battle and war against yourself, think about the things that you do know, because we all have knowledge, we have a mind, we have a brain, we know some stuff, but then consider whether or not we have applied what we know so that we can get the results that we desire. So guys, I appreciate you taking the time to join me tonight. It's under 10 minutes tonight, and that's good. I didn't want to stay very long with you guys. But I do hope that you guys have a good night. I do hope to see you here again with me tomorrow night at 10 p.m. I am your host, Antricia Bray Smith, author, educator, and public speaker. Good night, everybody.